to monetize our channel. Okay, so we have 3 steps here in our YouTube Studio. So step 1 is review partner program terms, so not started yet. And number 2 is sign up for Google Adsense, and number 3 is get reviewed. Okay, so firstly we will go to the step number 1. So we'll just click start. Okay, and there are terms and conditions here. Understand the terms, so you have to read it out, this one. So for me, these terms are specific to your home country or territory, which is Philippines. You can change your country as well. The terms below include how you will make money, how you will pay, you will be paid, and how your content can impact payment. And most importantly is, if you are under 18 years old, you need to ask a parent or a legal guardian to read and accept these terms, of course, because right now we have a lot of content creators and YouTubers which are very young. And YouTube partner program terms, so you just click this one, YouTube terms of service, and read it out. And the YouTube partner program policies, each of which may be updated from time to time and are incorporated herein by reference. So it is being updated regularly. So in here, number 1 is monetization revenue. YouTube will pay you as follows. So firstly, in advertising revenues. So what is this? YouTube will pay you 55% of net revenues recognized by YouTube from ads displayed or streamed by YouTube or an authorized third party on your content, watch pages, or in the YouTube video player in conjunction with the streaming of your content. And secondly is subscription revenues. So what is this subscription revenues? YouTube will pay you 55% of the total net revenues recognized by YouTube from subscription fees that are attributable to the monthly views or watch time of your content as a percentage of your monthly views or watch time of all, or as a subset of participating content and the relevant subscription offering as determined by YouTube. And let's go to the second one, payment account requirement. So what are the required things for you to be paid? In order to earn or receive payment or any revenues hereunder, you must at all times have an active Adsense account. So you must have an Adsense account associated with your YouTube user account. Okay, YouTube does not owe you for any revenues that may be associated with your content during any period on which you do not have a method of payment. So this is very important. Okay, and thirdly, the payment terms. So limitations and taxes. Of course, in every countries we have different limitations and we have different taxation. It depends on the government to government. YouTube will pay you for any revenues due within approximately 60 days after the end of the calendar month. So as long as your earned balances is at least $100 or its equivalent in your local currency. So we are referring here the US dollars, and you will just you will just convert it into your local currency wherever you are. For example, if you are in the Philippines, so it will be in Philippine peso, and in Qatar riyals at the time is due. You are not entitled to earn or receive any revenues in connection with your content in any of the following circumstances. Number 1, if one or more third parties claim rights to certain elements of your content except in cases where the YouTube policies or systems support sharing a portion of the revenues with you as determined by YouTube. Meaning if you have a copyright claim, but you can also, you can send an email or a message to YouTube. You can divide. You can share a portion of the revenues as determined by YouTube, as per the reply, as per the review. If the second one is if monetization is disabled on your content by either you or YouTube, if it is disabled in any circumstances. And the third one is your participation in the YouTube partner program is suspended, na-suspend siya, or terminated pursuant to section 4 below. So we have this one. So if you want to know more about the terms and conditions, we must have to read the program terms, the YouTube partner program terms. YouTube will use reasonable efforts to notify you if any of their circumstances should occur. So YouTube will send you an email or any correspondences notifying you for any of these circumstances that you may suffer or it will occur in your channel. Number 4, termination. So all of us, we don't like to be terminated here, because we are here to to entertain. We are here to give information to our viewers. At the same time, we can earn some money here for our effort, of course. Either party may terminate these terms for convenience with 30 days prior written notice to the other, including via electronic means. YouTube may either suspend or terminate your participation in the YouTube partner program immediately upon written notice, including via electronic means, if YouTube reasonably determines or suspects that you have violated these terms. So for clarity, in the event of any termination of these terms, the YouTube terms of service will survive and continue to apply to your use of the YouTube service. The fifth one is the governing law. Depends on your country to country. So the governing law and dispute resolution provisions of the YouTube terms of service will also apply to these terms. So we have a specific governing law for YouTube. And lastly is the miscellaneous. So capitalized terms used but not defined in these terms will have the main meanings given to such terms in the YouTube terms of service. So these terms replace all previous or current agreements between you and the YouTube relating to the YouTube Partner Program or YPP. Okay, so I'll just click accept. Yes, check this button. I accept the YouTube Partner Program terms, and you can, if you want to read more, you can cancel now and return back, but now it's okay. I will accept terms. Okay, that's it. And it's already loaded. Okay, review partner program terms. So you're on the way to becoming a YouTube partner. You have accepted the YouTube partner program terms. Okay, so step number 1 is done. Okay, now let's move ahead to step number 2. So sign up for Google Adsense. So create a new Adsense account or connect with the existing one to your channel. You need an Adsense account to monetize and get paid. This is very important. So I'll click start. Okay, and step number 2, you will be redirected to Adsense to complete this step. Do you have an existing Adsense account? For me, I have before, so I will just select yes, I have an existing account. If you don't have, you just select this one. No, I don't have existing account, and I don't know if you cannot remember. So for me, yes, I have an existing account. And continue. So this one, choose an account. Okay, we'll just choose my account. There you go. And there you go. Your existing Google publisher account. So I have already here. Okay. Publisher products, YouTube, publisher ID. I have this country or territory, and the time zone, and the account. What is the account type? It's individual. What is your name? The address, and the payment currency. Okay. And your website here and down, and then link your host account with your Adsense account for easy setup. Click accept association to proceed. You will be redirected to your host after the association is complete. So I will just accept association. I'll click this. There you go. Okay, redirecting to YouTube. Redirect. Okay. So we're reviewing your affirmation. Okay, now it's going back to channel monetization in the YouTube studio. Now it's in progress. Okay, your Adsense account is being created or associated. The approval and the association process can take up to several days, so let's wait for that. And lastly is step number 3, get reviewed. So YouTube will review your channel to make sure it complies with the YouTube monetization policies. Will email you a decision usually within a month. This step will begin automatically after you complete the first 2 steps. So we will just wait because step number 2 is in progress, so we cannot proceed to step number 3. Step number 1 is done. Step number 2 is in progress, so we will wait for that, and we will move ahead to step number 3. Okay, and that's it for now, friends. So I hope you find some information from this tutorial, mini tutorial of mine. So don't forget to subscribe, to like, and hit that notification bell for upcoming updates or videos on my channel. Thank you so much. There you go. Thank you. Bye bye.